what was the moment where you guys become successful? Where do you think was this specific type of project or moment where or project where you
Maybe,
think,
yeah, maybe there was one for us, one of the first times that we realized that our video was vital, or not vital, but was like extending much more than we just thought that it would be. It was, I don't know which year was that, but it was called Porta Stellar. It was a project that we did inside the plane, and was the first project that we work out with LEDs. So our background, after meeting with Santi, we started working with mapping, and we were like 5-6 years working with mapping projects all over the world. And somehow we were getting tired of working with image or with 3D softwares and mapping itself. And then there was an opportunity to work something out inside an airplane where you cannot project, where you cannot use projectors. So we decided to start to work with pixels, meaning LEDs, so pixels extended on the space with LED strips. And that was for us the first project working with LEDs. At the end, we didn't know or didn't realize, but was one of the first immersive projects that people was inside our container, let's say, of light and visuals. And that video went super viral, and we had, no, I don't know, for years we had people asking for that project, but it was very difficult to move because the plane was not ours, and it's
oh,
not easy to move a plane to any other
if
country.
I see you have your website there, so can you just
Yeah,
share with us? So there's people who doesn't know,
yeah.
and from my perspective as well, I think this is one of the early big immersive projects that there have been around. And I remember the first time that I saw this project was like blown away for what happened here. So before this project, it was like there wasn't many projects working with LEDs and music as oh right now.
Yeah, that's a plane. The plane, it's owned by an artist, and it's an old plane that was crashing in Spain. There was no victims, no one died, so that the karma of the plane is quite clean. And this guy is let's say, like an artist, and he found this airplane in a junkyard in the south of Spain, broken, and he bought it and reconstructed. So he cut like the wings part, which was like broken, and he just stitched together the two parts and make like a smaller plane. And then he moved this plane as a cultural temporal space, let's say, all around Europe. And that's where we got in touch. So we were approached by the Barcelona Council, who offered us this space and said, "Do you want to do something here?" No, the first, let me see if I can see. Yeah, basically, this is the interior of the plane, very raw, just the aluminum frames. And what we did basically is what we keep on doing is just analyze the geometry of the space and highlight it with LEDs. So we had LEDs coming from this. Do you see the mouse on my screen? Yeah. So from here, there are the arches. All the arches were like pointed or highlighted with LED strips. And then we had some others on the windows. And then we had several speakers. We had some lights on the floor. And that's it. No, what we did was just put some light into the architecture itself of the plane, not inventing something. This was for us also a lot of learning on how to make pixel pushing, how to make a texture extended. And what you see here, this is like something that we keep on doing, which is we always use like a 3D real-time software to make a preview of the show, and for being able to compose when you're working with a big space or whatever. It's something that you don't own you don't have on your studio that you can try. We build like this 3D geometry real-time thing so that we can test our contents against, and we see, okay, more or less this is the look and feel that we're going to have. And it's very useful, or it's totally necessary to have something like this in order to understand what are we doing. So now we put some sugar on it, as there was some, like you see, like steward dressing, saying that we were going to travel into the space. And no, it was a bit of a, let's say, dramaturgy to allow people to believe that we were flying away, and that at the end the show is about like a trip to the like the outer space and then coming back. So it's quite easy. We meet the aliens, we did the extraterrestrial people, and then we come back to Earth.